thanks for joining me. I want to share with you some of the things that I made for the Christmas in July Swap 2024. So I made these tags for my partner. She likes a couple of different themes, and one of them is sewing. So I had some sewing stuff. She also likes farm stuff, but I didn't have any of that. But I did have some sewing stuff. So I made this tag for her because we were to make 3 tags. I layered it with lace and then rickrack. As you can see, I've got some stuff up here. I put a blue grommet in there, and then this is a brad, and so I hung a ball pin from the brad and a couple of charms, a sewing machine and some scissors. I added fabric down here, and then I added some buttons, and the back is plain. She could add a piece of paper on it for journaling or a photo or whatever, so I left it plain so that she could do whatever she wants to with it. So that was the first one I made. The second one is sewing, but it's got a little bit of a floral theme as well. So I covered both sides with sewing paper, as you can see, and I went around it with the pretty blue lace, and then I added this die cut. I think that's Tim Holtz, not sure, but I think so. Added some faux leaves, just sort of tucked those in there just to add some interest, and then on a ball pin through the brad here. Brad? Yes. Brad? Hold on, let me think. If this is a brad, this is a, I can't remember. Anyway, hopefully that's a brad. So through that I added the ball pin, and then I just had this twine that I put some buttons on, just dangling, just for some interest. And then the third one that I made was this one. Now the buttons are still drying. I used, for anything shiny, I always use gem tack. So that's what I used on the buttons. They should hold. And so, whoops, there was some hot glue on there. I was pulling that off. So at any rate, here's the tag. And I added some lace down the side, added this pretty rose, and then these buttons, as you can see. I took some ribbon and just twisted it and then glued it onto either side. Here's the back of it. I don't know if I showed you the back of the other one, but I'll make sure to do that. So this was the third one. So here, let me make sure I showed you all of the backs. I can put this one down gently, and then there's that, and then there's that. So I think the backs look almost as good as the fronts. They're not as ornate, of course, but I still like them. So these are the 3 tags. Now let me show you what else I have going on. And this is, okay, this is so how I roll, you guys. I wanted to show you more things that I had made for her, but I got everything already wrapped up in the bags. So you can see this paper bag. I put some scrapbook paper, and then I put some ribbon. I put week 3 here so that she won't open this until week 3. I'm going to turn this over so I can show you how I put the bow on there. I sliced the paper all the way through, and then I threaded the fabric through, well, not fabric, but ribbon through, and then I was able to tie the bow. And then of course on the back, more paper and more ribbon. So this ribbon has owls, and then this ribbon has cute hedgehogs wearing headphones. So I just thought that was cute. So this is her week 3 bag. As you could see, chock full of goodies for her. So you have to, if you want to know what's in there, you have to go check out her video if you haven't seen it already. If you're following along, then you've probably seen it. And then this is week 2, of course, got everything ready before, you know, just got everything ready and into the bag. And then I realized, oh, I should have videoed some of that. But anyway, I didn't. So here we are. I took another paper bag and I wrapped this ribbon around it, as you can see. And then I put week 2 here, added some, I don't know what material this is, but it's ribbon. You guys know what that is. We've all used that for wrapping packages. And then added some ribbon here. And then I added a little tassel with some gold and red roses. This is just on the ball pin. So she'll be able to remove this little tassel and use it on anything that she might want to. My camera battery died, so just in case you missed it, there are 2 red roses on here on the gold trim. And this one says week 2. So I do have to, I feel like I want to stick with the paper bag theme as far as keeping her weeks separated. So I'll go ahead and make the 3rd one now. Before I do the bag, I want to take these boxes and fill them with a little something because I want to stuff that into the bag as well. In the little box, we're going to go ahead and add some beads. So I have some that are sort of like a neutral color. So we're going to, we're going to pop those in first because I want to show you the different colors I'm giving her. So I know, geez, I'm dropping them everywhere. I know she likes teal, so I made sure to grab some teal beads. So those are the teal ones. Minty, teal, that sort of thing. And then she mentioned that she likes pink, so I made sure to grab some pink ones. Oh, here's kind of a, it's not really teal, it's green, but she'll probably be able to use that for something. So there's more pink under here. Some different shades of pink, and then I'm gonna have to go chase all these around my floor. And then I popped 3 red just because of Christmas time, and then there's some white, and then there are some silver. So we're gonna pop all those in there, so that'll be fun. And for this little bit of a bigger box, I grabbed a few clusters that I had made. I don't know if they're going to fit in here. So she does like a woodland theme or a farm theme. I didn't know if the fish would work, but I thought it might, and it's got green. So we're going to pop that in there. She may be able to stuff that into a journal. And then since she likes pink, I thought that would be great. So that's got pinks and neutrals. So that could work with just about any theme. This one is pink and white lace and then a little brad. I just thought it was cute, and if she's doing a sewing journal, that could work because there's a button like inside the brad. So I thought that was cute. And then we have a nice big pink flower, and again, probably can go in just about anything. And then the rooster will definitely work. It's got gingham and vintage paper and lace. So the rooster will definitely work for her farm. I probably should put that one on the bottom because it's probably the best one for her. So I'll go ahead and stuff that down here. And because, you know, I feel like it's always best to, you know, end like get to the best of it like last, right? So we'll see. But anyway, there's that. So these two can go on top of each other, and I think I can use this. I'm not sure how this was on there, but it was keeping them together. Maybe one goes, I bet you one goes each way. Let's give it a try. This came with them, like I said. Let's wrap this around here. And then wrap this one around this way. See if we can get it to go. I think so. There we go. So that'll hold it together actually really nicely while it's being shipped. It'll keep the tops on. All right. All right, my friends, we are going to go ahead and decorate this bag, and then we're going to stuff it. So I had some leftover scrapbook paper, and as you can see, I'm going to use that. And I'll go ahead and use it on both sides of the bag. Then I'm going to add some rickrack. I hope you all have enjoyed this very fun Secret Santa swap. There are many channels involved, and I will have them all listed in my description box. So if you've missed any of them, please go check them out and give some crafty love to each one of the participants. I'm going to add the rickrack vertically as well, so that it's sort of like a frame around the sewing paper. And I am going to do that on both sides, just so you know. So I went to the thrift store, I don't know, maybe a month ago, let's say. And because when I drop things off, I always pop in just to see if there's anything I want to bring home with me. So I found these packs of buttons, and they already have like a sticky tape on them. It's like the foam tape actually is what's on them. Now I'm adding a little bit of reinforcement just to make sure nothing pops off. But I thought it was so cool that the buttons had thread on them, but they also had sticky stuff, so you could just pop it onto your project. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, I am adding a button to each corner. You can see that I am mismatching sizes and colors. Well, they're all blue, but they're different shades of blue. Last year when I participated in Secret Santa, I learned so much from my Secret Santa, and the way that she prepared the packaging was so lovely. So this year I really wanted to step it up a notch. So you can see here that I'm going to wrap each of the tags in tissue paper. I'm going to add rickrack and a die cut to each one to really dress it up. As creators, we all have our own style, and last year, the person I sent stuff to was a little suspicious that I was her Secret Santa because of my style. So this year, I'm really trying to not be me. I'm going to use a staple to close the bag, and hopefully that'll hold it closed during shipping, because you know that it gets a little rambunctious when it's being shipped. So hopefully the staple will hold it closed, and then I'm going to add a little bag topper. I don't want the bag topper to cover the buttons, so I'm having to trim it up and make it just a little bit smaller. I'm going to attach the bag topper with hot glue, and that way I'm absolutely sure that it will stay on. Friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope that the person that I was the Secret Santa for enjoys her packages. Thanks for watching. See you soon.